Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Hell Revealed. This is map 11, Underground Base, and as you can see we've got 300 monsters and 4 secrets. So let's get going with this one. I'm actually going to go in and wake everything up and then move in here and get the shotgun. I need to process this relatively quickly, but I'm not going to barge in just yet because I want to keep my health. There we go, come on. Okay, let's get our shotgun, let's get shells on both sides. Let's go in here and deal with whatever's here. So go on. Hell Knight, you could have hit them for me, come on. So I love with this that you can get in this version of the engine, you can get stuff caught in the door frame. It's a really nice little mechanic to use. So let's just take stuff down. We've got enough to take down a Baron and a couple of Hell Knights, so let's do it. They can path in, that's fine. Staying relatively close because I want the pellets to all register. Although on this one, not one of the tougher kind of ammo-starved maps. Come on. There we go. Let's keep going. What's in next? Hello. 3 pinkies. Let's get rid of you. Okay. There we go. Helpful in fight. Come on. Miss my shots. Good. And you. This is what I mean. Stuck in the door frame. Fine. You can see in the background the hit scanned. Let's go and deal with them quickly. I was targeted by an archvile there. That's pretty good. I was targeted by an archvile. I'll show you what that is. That's over here. If you get targeted again, just step over to this side and you're safe. Now, I would like a chain gun. So I'm quite keen to get the chain gun here. So let's... Nothing there is wake. Let's go in here. See if the shotgunner wants to... Whoops, infight my Baron. That got a bit hairy. I wasn't expecting to get targeted again. Come on. That shotgunner's after me. Okay. Come on, take out the Spectre for me at least. Yeah, okay. Maybe not. Picked up the medikit. Probably didn't get a lot of value from it, but that's alright. This map is, I'd say, not so ammo starved. Staying on this side to keep the archvile line of sight away from me. Okay, 1 shot left. I've done a poor job with this. I've used too much ammo. Gonna leave you alone. Hello. Actually, I can grab that and then take you out. Good. And you are asleep. Okay. So, next, I'm going to drop down. I got the chain gun there, which is actually quite helpful. Let's bring some stuff in. Okay. Those pain elementals can really produce a lot of lost souls. So I'm going to try and take them down without them producing too much. So I need to be a bit shy or a bit defensive in my positioning for this. And this stuff, oops. Just peekaboo a little bit. Let's go around the corner. There we go. Hopefully you're in fighting. Come on. Uh-oh. When I said I hope you're in fighting, I didn't mean you. No, 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 no. Stop. Come on, help me out, Lost Soul. Should get closer here, shouldn't I? Wow. That is savage. Okay. Gone. You know what? I'm going to run for it. Because there's health down here, there's ammo down here. I can recoup a bit from that initial bit of devastation. Come on, and now I'm going to go and tidy you up. They are brutal. Oops, missed my shot. So that's the archvile. Not going to bother wasting my ammo on them just yet. Okay, so let's grab some stuff. If you walk in here, you'll hear a door. That's a secret. Let's run up. We've got a chain gunner. Just hop in. There you go. And now I'm going to drop down to the next area, just double checking there isn't any ammo or resources left behind. I think there's a chain gunner in here, so it's best to get in quick, because if it walks up in front of you, it's a bit of a pain to deal with. And I'm not really sure what's in here. I had one playthrough of this, and it went really well. I felt like I had a good strategy, so I felt confident just to try and record it pretty quickly. I don't want the medikit just yet, because I'm likely to take some unexpected damage. Oops. Bouncing around a little bit on the Doom collision. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me get in here. Grab that. Not going to flip that switch. Let's leave that for now, because it allows us to distribute the load of fighting all this stuff. You can take on some of the fights independently if you don't flip the switch. So for instance, in there's no arch file yet because that door is still closed, but we do have revenants. So we can get the revenants moving, get some of this out of the way without having to do it with an arch file present. That's been really helpful. Oh no, I don't want to waste my plasma on you, come on. Oops. That got a bit hairy, but okay, I'm alive. Let's get in here. I don't need the health just yet. So now we're going to bring in the arch file. We've made a little bit of space for ourselves. I would like the super shotgun, but I haven't gotten it yet. I guess I could have, but in here. Watch Doom collision, because you can get bounced out in front of stuff here. But body check it. You don't want it coming down the hall. It makes it a lot easier when you check it in here. Actually, that's gone pretty well. Come on, that should be it. There we go. In here, got some other bits and pieces. Let's not worry too much about it. Let's just take this stuff first. You can see in there the red key. That's what I've come down here for. Okay, I'm going to go for you. Another Baron with the single shotgun. I could have picked up the super shotgun, but you end up yo-yoing across the map to pick stuff up slightly out of order of progression. I didn't fancy doing that. Sorry, I didn't expect the weapon change. Should have been more careful with my ammo. But this is a good vantage point to take on the Baron, so let's do it. And I've got enough ammo to take it down. There we go. Okay, let's keep moving. Up here, this is where we took stuff down. I'll come back to that, but if you drop in here, we've got a secret. Hello? Which one are you? There you go. Got a secret in here. Get a Soul Sphere, so let's just grab it. We didn't pick up the red key, so let's just move in here, see what we have. Good. Got a couple of imps. I think there's one at the back actually as well, so just be careful. Looks like we're done, but just a little bit more to do. So grab the red key. This area is all processed. We've done everything in there and up here. Oops, some cells. Why not? And we're going to go up here and you'll see we drop back into this opening area. So if you want any extra bits and pieces, you can grab them there. That's where we come from. Whoa, okay. Didn't even notice that. Again, not played this one very much. I messed around with it a bit and I did one kind of detailed practice run on it and it was already looking okay. Honestly, this looked like a very, very challenging map when I started off doing some initial practice, but I think I've got some good strategies for it. So we've got the red key, going to hop into this area next. Let me just annoy stuff in here. Oh, that was an arch file, wow. Okay, I want to bring in Kakos and stuff. Maybe I could have left them and try and get the cyber infighting them, but I didn't. So let's push in. You know what? Maybe I can do it. Let's get my cyber. Hey, Cyber. There you go. Annoyed it as well. Whoa, I'm stuck. Come on, let me out. There we go. Come on, Cyber. Hope I want to pat stuff into the middle and then get across here. Wow. Okay, we got some infight, but not the one I was looking for. I really want the cyber shooting here. Come on, Cyber. Okay. Not sure I'm doing the best job of this. One rocket and they're all recruited. But I'm not getting my one rocket. Okay, there's a bit of an infight there. Would like them over there instead. Okay. I feel like I often get myself in these situations where my strategy wasn't working and now I'm paying the price in terms of my health, but don't really feel like backing down. There we go. Let's get through. Okay, come on. So they're a bit more infighting. You know, I feel like I should just go and get the super shotgun and commit to it. But let me take these guys down. Not really sure which arch file is targeting me, so just trying to get close to walls. There we go. That looked like an infight. Okay, you know what? Let's go and grab this gun while I've got a chance. And a little bit of help. Or, sorry, help. So just watch out here. There we go. Get a bit of support from the monsters. Let's stay out. Okay. Always hold the position. I don't mind it resurrecting stuff, but I don't want to give ground. This is all good. Let's grab all this. Main thing here is just getting that super shotgun. That's really what I was after. And I really shouldn't have taken the beating I took with it. But, as I say, it rolls on. I saw a Kako, a little bit worried it's just going to descend on me. My health isn't great enough that I want to risk that. Come on, I heard you firing. Are you firing at me? Okay. There you go. Okay, you're out of the way. That's good. I'm going to go up top. We've got 4 archfiles to deal with. Oops. I think they didn't come down. I want them down. So pat them onto the lift. Bring it down. Body check them on there. Nice. 2 stuns, which is good. Oops. Probably taking a bit too much risk with that. And not the ammo I was looking for. Okay. So I could do with a little bit more ammo. I don't really want to run in here because the Cyber's nearby. But let's get up top again. Okay, so we've got an archfile on the other side. I want to take it down as well. Just find some cover when you need it. Don't think anything else can target me here, so I'm safe enough. And I can use the opportunity, oh that was close, to grab some stim packs. Come on, hold still. I could just jump over and deal with it. There we go, come on. I can hear another archfile targeting me at the same time, that's always worrying. Okay, I'm going to run straight through and across the wall on the opposite side. Which way? I prefer running this way. I don't have a lot of health, so I'm going to get the super shotgun on and just push my way in. So there we go. In we go, hello. Come on, get out of the way, thank you. And then, let's get you out of the way. I want the Berserk Fist. Maybe not very sensible, but I want it. There we go. Got myself a bit of space. Saved myself a bit of ammo. Again, this isn't the map. I've had a few of them, but not this one. Oops. This is not the map where you need to save ammo, or be too careful with it. Okay. That's tidied everything up here. We've got this imp. Let's get rid of it. And now this is all done. We're going to come out close to the Cyber, so there you can just see it there. Just be careful with that. Now, I would like to take the Cyber out. I'm going to save my plasma, because I've got a worse Cyber than this one. Watch the splash damage. That's the killer around here. Hopefully it's taken a bit of damage already. Come on. Oops. Scary. Okay. Rocket's never the most efficient against the Cyber because it's immunity to splash damage. But it still does some damage. Couldn't see through the horn and the Kako, so just had to back off there a little bit. Should be nearly done. Come on. Thought you were gone. Come on. Let's... Okay, you've got to be very low right now. This is always a bit unnerving. There we go. Okay. So in here, let's just grab any bits and pieces we can. I think we're pretty good. We've got all the stuff we want. I had a bit of a rough start in here, but I've kept it going. And... yeah, let's grab them, because why not? Okay, so up here we've got another 2 archfiles to deal with, but we've got the rocket launcher now, so that makes this a little bit more straightforward. So let's run across here. Archie, there you go. That's it, 4 Archies. That'll do. And I missed my jump. Sorry about that. Let's go back. When I say jump, obviously I just mean running between the platforms. There's no actual jumping involved. And I think my reason for it is that I don't SR40. I SR50 because it's just practice, you don't need to. But my skills are not so refined on it. That'll do. And then across here. There you go. And this is the Cyber I wanted the plasma for. So again, splash damage is the concern. Pump in loads of plasma. It's relatively well restricted in there. And I'm just going to hang out here to avoid splash. Trying to be careful. Oops, hello, you're waiting for me. So walking right up to the edge of the platform, just give splash damage no chance to get to me. That'll do. Okay. Getting there. If you want to run in with a super shotgun or take this with more head-on plasma running in, go for it. I'm not there yet. Okay, that's it. Could have actually picked up some bits and pieces here as well. No harm in doing it. That's enough for me. And I'm going to run in here. There we go. So we got the red key earlier, which means we can go into this area. Now you can start an infight here. It's already started. Just show yourself across everything. You're kind of seeing everything kind of getting itself a little bit churned up, which is good. Come on, all the stuff on the back platforms are hitting stuff on this platform. You're getting a bit of an infight. So you can push that a little bit if you want to. I think I'm going to run in, get the stim pack because I needed the 10%. And it's going to get onto this barren fairly quickly because this is the heavy one I want to get out of the way. Walk towards the platform if you want to break line of sight with anything that's after you. But be careful, you might get scraped by an infinitely tall barren. And I can probably... oh yeah, here we go. Loads of stuff there, let's start taking it out. There's no Archie on this platform, so we can take these out. But again, if you're not up close to a wall, you can get targeted yourself, so just be careful. And you can see the chain guns and things there. I'm going to go to rockets and see if I can get that arch file. Get right up against the platforms to avoid taking damage. There we go. Anything up? Nope. So flip this, and you know what? I should have just picked this one up directly. Let's grab those. Rockets, I can grab some more. Come on. Okay. So we need to run across this. I'm going to run and try and balance on the middle platform there. So that is an SR50 for me. Don't know if you strictly need it, but again, that's what I do as standard, just to practice. Oh, sorry, we've got a secret in there. So I'm going to... oh, I was going to try and jump onto this, but you can just lower it, so there's no need to. Okay, I want to go in and get everything moving. Can I... sorry, I'm trying to do some mental arithmetic with some small numbers. So just checking there till I can pick up the shells without wasting them. And I'm going to use rockets to get in here. So what I want to do here is push in and bring in some Revenants and a Cyber, just to get some infight and get this going. This is, you know, a fairly innocuous area, not a huge amount happening. It's the monster blocking line depth, you can see where those pinkies are, kind of makes this fairly trivial to deal with. And we've got a ton of health that we don't need. So I'm going to run in, run around. You can pick some stuff up if you want to. Realised I went the wrong way. I actually want to go in here. When you pick that up, it brings stuff in. But again, we're protected by the monster blocking line def. The Cyber is coming. So let's bring the Cyber over a little bit. And really what I want to do... whoa, okay. Don't mess with the Cyber. I want to show myself to the revs, get some rockets in the air, and then just try and get the Cyber walking over into it. Come on. Okay, the Hell Knights hit the Cyber. It's an infight, but I prefer with the Revenants if I can. Come on, revs. Okay, let's get in a little bit. Okay, maybe it can't hit stuff, and that's why it's going that way. That Cyber's got absolutely lost in the middle of nowhere. That is not overly helpful, to be honest. Come on, Cyber, back out here, please. I'd say rockets in the air could be helpful. Come on. That Cyber is in an absolutely useless position. Really not a lot going to happen there. Let's give it a second to walk back out. I do want to get some infighting because it saves me an absolute ton of ammo. Cyber, what are you doing? I think the Cyber's not able to hit anything, so it's not doing any damage and it's not angering anything. But hopefully that's about to change. Cyber, come on. Okay, who's going to annoy the Cyber for me? There we go. There we go. That'll do. Okay. So there's a good deal of processing to do here. He's likely to anger other barons, and this will build up a little bit, which would be nice. But there's a lot of stuff here to take out with the rockets and things that we have. I prefer the Cyber doing some of the heavy lifting. I can leave this area and come back, just to ensure that things will keep moving in a good way, give it a bit of time. There we go. So it's hit a Revenant. I'm going to move on here. Our Revenant is hit it. And I'm going to run across there. That's SR50 again. I think you probably need it, but I haven't tested that. Now, in flipping the switch in there, we can get out to this area. So in this space, I kind of want to keep my plasma. So even though it might be relatively quick to do it, I'm going to ignore the BFG for now. Just use this. There we go. That's one. Other side, you. I don't want to pick up the shells because I don't need them. That's how petty I'm being with my ammo at the moment. Come on. Okay. And up there, we've got this guy. I guess I could use... Oops. I guess I could use a BFG on it. It's these always worry me because you've got to run right up to it to get the benefit of everything. So I'm not sure what the best way... Maybe I should just run in a little bit. Come on. Okay. Bit of a conservative way of dealing with it. Well, why not? Doing some damage, and maybe I can finish off with the BFG if I need to. Like, I do get lots of shells, so I don't mind using them here. I say you've got a long old run up the stairs if you're trying to get BFG, ball and tracers. If I'm just using the ball, I'm going to waste an awful lot of plasma on it, and there are other monsters that deserve it more. Come on, so just kind of peekaboo in here, using the verticality to help me out. Don't mind taking some damage, we've got health in this map. There we go. You know what, that's absolutely fine. Let's grab some of the stuff here. And we've got the extra box of shells and stuff, so that was, I think that was well worth it. Okay, up top, we've got some stuff to process, so we now have the blue key. So let's grab the blue key. In here, we get a couple of chain gunners. Let me just line up a little bit. Oops. That lineup didn't work particularly well. Let's try it again. I don't want to overshoot when I go in because the chain gunners are waiting. So that's pretty good. And done. And done. Good. So they're down. Now peekaboo shoot the Archvile. Archvile not up to much here. Fairly straightforward enemy to deal with. It's caged in. And then we've got Revenant. Always get the cheeky first shot. I don't think we woke up the other Revenant. Now it is. That'll do. In here. Got another one. Get the retaliation, because if you shoot it, it retaliates. And then you get all these cells. We've got the backpack, so we're getting fully stocked here, which is nice. And then watch out when you come back down. I think there's some Archviles. What do I want to do here? Let me run down towards the door and use the door for cover. They can open that door, as you just noticed, but they can't come in that I'm aware of. So I'm happy to do it like this. And I'm going to kick out, and I'm going to use the rocket launcher. That's good. That is absolutely fine. Okay, so we've tidied up this area. We can get back in here. That's where the Archviles have come from. We get more of that, so that's pretty good. And if you remember, we left the cyber fighting in here. I suspect there's a whole world of work to do in here. But there is a monster block at line dev, so I'm fairly safe. Oh! Actually, that's not so bad at all. Not a lot there for the cyber to deal with. Let's run in. What's around? Do we have much stuff we do up there? Can we get them in fighting? Not you, come on. I don't want you fighting them. Nearly ran in front of the path. That wasn't very sensible. I'm nearly going to do it again. Whoops. I like, it's trying to find one Hell Knight over there in a silly place. Straight back into its little hole again. And what I really want is for it to deal with all the stuff up on these platforms, because there's a lot of stuff up here. Oh, it's going to deal with it pretty quickly because it's gone around the corner now. The lone stuff, I guess I can take down. You're stuck with the flag. Or the torch, I should say. There we go. Let's keep moving. I didn't see the rockets. Let's just get clear. So on this side, I want these guys in fighting the cyber. Let's come on. Over here, please. Oh, I give you loads of opportunity there. How about this time? There we go. Come on. There we go. That is the fight I want. Because there's a lot of stuff going on there, and let it process it. While it's doing it, I'll just try and deal with some other stuff. Just keep myself busy. Keep this map ticking over. Come on. Okay, let's grab some more rockets. Missed that box, but I got a bit worried about the cyber. And some more. Not yet. Okay. That's a good infight, so let's keep that going. I'll continue to tidy up on this side. working with my best buddy, the Cyber. Look at that. That's so helpful. You know, I could go for a sneaky shot here. Okay, you're on me now. I feel like it's going to have taken a lot of damage and that Hell Knight is annoyed with it. So I'm just going to shoot it out. That's it. Okay, so fairly conservative approach to this one. Try not to overdo it. But that's looking pretty good. I think this whole arena is done, so let's just get out. Again, actually I've just noticed we got all the secrets as well. Not really planned this map very much because it just feels like one that's going to be long enough and I feel comfortable enough just to get on with it. So let's drop back in. Can't remember if there's stuff that comes out or not, so just be careful as I progress. Okay. So, oh, that's the Archie up here. I thought there was a new one roaming around or something. Now is a good time to take this one down because we've got some ammo reserves. And anything? Nope, nothing there we want. So if you progress down here, we've dealt with all these areas. This is the last door. What do we got in here? You know what? Let's use some of these. Actually, I'm going to go to the super shotgun here just to save a couple of rockets. Only got 5 left. I've been using them fairly cavalierly. Let's hold on to a few at least. And we get lots of shells, so why not? Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, I need to jump in here fairly quick and get tied in. Okay, so infight's helping me out. Get right up against the block. Oh, couldn't see where you were. Okay, so I've got a bit of respite. We've got archviles on either side of the room. I need to be careful. I want to take them down. Oh, come on. That was the benefit of my 5 rockets. That didn't work so well. Get right up against the rock. Want to take it down. There we go. Over here. Oh, I don't need the health. Thought I was low on health for some reason. Okay, let's just get out of the way here. This is a good place to hide. And take this one down. No need to take risks. Come on. Okay. That's it. Alright, what else we got? Let's take all these. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember what's down here. Okay. Now we know what's down here. Got another spider. Again, probably not going to use plasma on this one. I've got good health. I don't feel the need to waste it. And actually we could do something similar, couldn't we? Not the most exciting. But the last room with all the caged barons and hell knights, I find a bit tedious if I don't have plasma. Because I get too conservative, I don't get good shots on them. And this mastermind here is a little bit penned up by the geometry, meaning that it doesn't move around or it doesn't target you that often. You kind of see, if I try and stand out a little bit, it takes a little bit of time to unlock itself from, I guess, some different height flooring around it. It's just a bit confused. Okay. Come on. Just want to break line of sight every now and again if I think it's going to focus me. Don't mind it running down my health, but as long as I can get back to 100 and I've got good armor, I'd be feeling okay. Alright. Can pick up all this stuff. Got all that already. Let's go up here, flip the switch. And that allows us into this section. So very much nearing the end of the map. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Don't mind getting a bit of infighting. There you go. Go on. Those Arachnotron are my best friends at the moment. Let's just get out here a little bit. Come on. Look at that. Nice. And you know what? Why not? And I think the switch in there raises a platform over where there's an archvile in this next section. Just stepping in a bit to try and get a better target on that archvile. Oh, hello. You finally found me. Let's take it out. I think we're done here. That'll do. That was actually a really, really helpful infight. And we can grab this health. Back looking pretty sharp. And then, I'll say, there's an archvile in this area. Just be careful. So you can do lots of different things with it. Probably the chain gun is actually one of the better ones here. You can just target it. It can't do very much. It can't come down the stairs. Bounced a bit off the wall. You can see the revenants on either side. Let's leave them for now and we'll deal with them in a minute. You can just tag them with a bullet and they'll come in. So let's bring this one in. Come Come on. There we go. If you move back a little bit, its rockets can't hit you, and you can take it down with a good degree of safety. Come on. There we go. Just release that one up there. Very, very close to the end now. Good. Okay. Some bits and pieces I can pick up. Let's just pick them up. Make sure I don't need to backtrack for any ammo. Sorry, I didn't go up here. That's the next thing to do. Grab the yellow key. So this floor we're on now, that was raised by the switch we just hit. And then we drop down in here. Up to the final area. Yeah, some lost souls. Lost souls I find absolutely decimating. They really, really take my health down very, very quickly. So just use the edge of the door to give yourself a little bit of a reprieve. And then it's backed off in here. Let's just wait for them to come in and take them down. Don't want lost souls all over the place. There we go, come on. Get a cheeky shot in the Baron if you can. Oh, I don't want silly infights here. That's my only issue. There we go, that's alright. There we go. Let's take stuff down. Watch yourself. I was trying to get the pin elemental. A little bit worried that it's disappeared off to annoy everything. You know what? I saved the BFG for a reason. Let's just get in and use it. There we go. Thank you. You know what? That was exceedingly reckless. I'm not sure why I bothered with that. I suggest you don't use that approach. I'm down to 13% health. But, again, we continue rolling on. I think I got a little bit frustrated or a little bit worried that the Pain Elemental was going to start spawning loads and loads of lost souls, so I just kind of blasted in with it. That was far, far too reckless. All we have left though is 2 imps, so you know what? It'll be fine. We'll sort it out. Let's get... Oh, you can't get past the torches. Let's get over here. Oops. Want to get in before it closes? There you go. All kills, all secrets, and we're through. 32 minutes. You know what? This one is absolutely fine. I played this the first time, just rough practice running through the map, seeing what they look like, what's the scale, you know, doing a little bit of initial routing ideas and checking for secrets and stuff. But I got through this one really fast. I played it very, very little. I did one proper kind of playthrough just to try and see if I could get a nice coherent strategy to get to the end, and I got right up to the end of it. I thought, you know what, let's just start recording this one. I'm going to get it through it pretty quickly. And I've probably had 3 runs, maybe, to get through this, with a stupid death along the way somewhere. But actually, this one was fine. It's got the keys, so you start off, you get the red key. I found with this one, you know, my initial strategy: clear the opening areas, go back in towards the super shotgun area, get some more ammo in the first room you encounter there, then go back out the other way, go down the waterfall, pick up stuff in that area, deal with everything you can first, then flip the switch, then deal with the archvile, then move in. You can clear that area, get the red key, tag your secret, and you're back into the starting area. And it means one segment of that map is complete. Then you push over into the area with the cyber and all of the archviles at the top of the lifts. Get your super shotgun in there, tidy things up. I was an absolute idiot with some of this in my playthrough, trying to get in fights between the Kako and the cyber. Absolutely not worth it. We've got plenty ammo in this, so you don't need to take any risks with it. But tag your secrets there. In the large open space with all of the revenants and the barons and things up on the ledges, and the cyber that I was trying to get in fighting those, I felt it was worth it. It took a bit of time. Maybe I could have done more of that clear out myself, but the cyber was particularly useful. And once I get a good infight with the revenants, I just leave it behind, finish off some of the other areas, flip some switches to allow me to progress, and then come back and just tidy it all off. And I think that worked fine on this one. And then push into, once you've got the blue key there, push into the blue key area, and then you've got one kind of linear path back to the finish on it. So I think this one went really well. I actually, although it's a big map, 30 minutes, I never particularly felt in the back foot. I always felt that if I really needed to, I could backtrack a little bit, grab some health, grab some ammo, and I'd be good again. I never felt like there was any particular fight in this that was going to push me to a death. So I was pretty happy to get through this one. Started recording, I say, fairly quickly, and really enjoyed pushing through this one. So I've really enjoyed this map. Hope you guys have too, and I'll see you in the next one. We've got a text screen in this. Always forget to look for text screens on this, but It's loading up at the moment, and I always find myself trying to say something just to allow the text to load a little bit so I can read over it without hitting the endpoint of it. But this is the text screen. I guess at the end of 11 we've finished the first episode, so this is what we get. You have won. Your victory has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth and escape the nightmare. Now you are the only human left on the face of the planet. Cannibal mutations, carnivorous aliens, and evil spirits are your only neighbours. You sit back and wait for death, content that you have saved your species. But then, Earth Control beams down a message from space. Sensors have located the source of the alien invasion. If you go there, you may be able to block their entry. The alien base is in the heart of your own home city, not far from Starport. Slowly and painfully, you get up and return to the fray. Looking forward to getting into the second episode of this. I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, not infighting for me, that's fine. Whoa!